Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. I'm coming on this video because I wanted to talk about empowering the new earth paradigm and healing our frequency with fruit. We're operating currently in a very low vibrational state, and we see the result of that all around us, like the sickness that we experience, and everyone's struggling. Is anyone really thriving? Only the world's very most powerful elite who's, siphon off all the wealth off the top of our society for themselves. We're being fed on like parasitically, there's a parasite feeding on the well-being of humanity. We don't know where this has come from. It could be like genetic weaknesses passed down for hundreds of thousands of years. We've been cooking our food for hundreds of thousands of years. Could be deficiencies in our biophoton levels. It could be damage in our DNA. We could have been genetically manipulated hundreds of thousands of years ago. Did we really evolve from apes, or are we some sort of genetic alteration from an off-world species? We don't have the answers to this, but we do know that we're not empowered. Humanity is not empowered. We're living currently as a parasitic species ourselves, feeding off of the life force of other animals, cows and chickens and pigs and fish, and destroying the planet, destroying the ecology. Where does this belief come from? Where does the attitude of these actions come from? It comes from our disempowerment. It comes from low vibrational frequencies. We can heal the frequencies through empowering ourselves, raising our frequency up through our diet, our devotion, how we practice our life, how we live our life every day. Fruit actually starts to energize our cells with electrical activity, biophoton activity. There's actually light information in the fruit that energizes our cells, empowers our cells to communicate with everything around us. We start to feel the connection to everything around us. This is empowering to who we are. This is empowering to the remembrance of the pre-fall humanity when we were in a divine state, And we don't know when that was. We don't know if that's what the Bible is referring to with the Garden of Eden and the fall of mankind. We don't know if this is pre-genetic manipulation when we were still living like as animals on the earth. But I do know that humanity is evolving. We're evolving out of survival mode, and we're evolving into thriving and uplifting and empowering all life on planet Earth. We don't need to eat animal products. We don't need to eat dairy, eggs, meat, fish to survive, to thrive, to empower ourselves with nutrition. We actually can shed those layers of density and believe in a world and an attitude that does not require sacrifice and others to suffer at the hands of our well-being, at the expense of our well-being. And really, we just need to take one step at a time. We can start by empowering ourselves with fruit. Fruit is the highest vibrational food. It has the highest vibrational electrical activity of any food. And when we eat that food, it empowers us. So one step at a time, which comes first? Being empowered and then wanting to take care of our health and becoming healthy? Or taking small daily steps toward health, and little by little, the healthy food starts to invigorate our mind and our body and our soul. So if we all just eat more fruit, we're going to experience a higher sense of consciousness, a higher sense of well-being, more energy in our body, more empowerment in our mind and in our body. We'll start to see ways of, to contribute and uplift everything around us. That's the byproduct of fruit. Fruit makes us happy, shining, vibrant souls. Fruit is designed for humans to thrive. It's a symbiotic relationship between Mother Nature and the human biology. The fruit drips from the trees, falls ripe from the trees for us to enjoy with everything that we need. And the vitamins and minerals in fruit are truly in the exact proportions that the human biology needs. So many people are in fear and lower vibrational density around, well, I need to eat animal products, I need to eat cooked grains, I need to eat fish, I need to eat steamed vegetables. Grains make us healthy, rice and beans and potatoes make us healthy. We can shed all that. That's all just a belief system. It's just a belief system like any belief system. We can shed those lower density vibrations, those lower density belief systems, and empower ourselves with higher vibrational belief systems. That humans can thrive on higher vibrational foods with less density that requires less digestive effort. We can have more energy and more nutrition from less food, less density of food, less quantity of food. Have you ever breathed in light? Have you ever empowered yourselves with actually breathing the pranic energy that flows through your body? We can actually direct pranic energy with our thoughts and with our breath and with our attention, but it flows through our body at every single second, whether we realize it or not. And if you simply close your eyes and envision bringing light down through the top of your head into your heart, and then you bring light up from the center of the earth into your heart, and you have those two light channels meet in your heart and it swirls together, and then you breathe that swirled energy out into every cell of your body. And you do that with breathing cycles. That's the pranic breathing. It's the way that we can truly direct and empower the cellular energy and the awakening of our bodies with light energy. We can also get it by eating fruit. We can also get it by just believing that we can get it from fruit, believing we can get onto a raw vegan diet, believing we can become vegan and thrive. The first step is believing in ourselves, believing that no one and no thing has to be sacrificed for the well-being of another. It's an attitude and it's a belief system that's false, that limits us, that holds us back and has been holding us back for thousands of years. That time is done. Humanity's awakening. We're all waking up. We all wake up at different times. Some of us wake up sooner than others, and those who wake up sooner have an obligation and a responsibility to speak the truth from the future vision. And not everyone's going to understand that. Not everyone's going to have the courage to embark on that journey. But we can be from, the pathway further down the road saying, hey, folks, this is where we're going. The early adopters have seen the path. We're the forebear, we're forging a new path where no one has walked before. We're entering new territory where no one has gone before. And that's okay. Not everyone needs to understand. We're just going in that direction, and humanity's waking up. We're going to become, a less dense, higher vibrational species. And it's our birthright to thrive. And it's our birthright to empower all other life on this planet to thrive as well, without the sacrifice and expense of anyone or anything's well-being. So I have something that I wrote that I just wanted to share. Your divine presence blesses the world, and this is the glimmering of your purpose in the world, for you and the world to be blessed together. No one loses, nothing is taken away from anyone, everyone gains through your blessings. This is the end of sacrifice because you are offering everyone their full due, their birthright. There is no other way for the idea of sacrifice to be removed from the world's thinking. Any other way of being will inevitably demand payment of someone or something, and as a result, we all lose. See yourself as whole in a world where you demand no sacrifice. That's my suggestion. That's my call to action. That's my blessing out to those who are listening to this message right now. Envisioning a new humanity is all of our responsibility, but not everyone's ready to do that. So the early adopters, the leaders of that vision, are the first ones that have to do it. We have to carry the load for everyone else at this stage of the game, and that's okay. The way we do that is that we hold the vision intently in our mind. We bring it down into our hearts. We pulse it out into the fabric of reality. We drop it down into the center of the earth, pulse it out into space, whatever you want to visualize. And then let go. Let go of the attachment to timing, how it looks, how it manifests, when people wake up, when people go vegan. Let go of the timing and the way that looks, and know that the universe is conspiring and working now to meet your request, and that it will be done. And know that in your heart. That's how you do it. If you want to know more, follow my Instagram page. I've got lots of good information on there. Follow me on Facebook. Please leave a comment because I'd love to see you part of the conversation. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.